Hey you guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today we're here with the 2014 World Cup Brazil game. We're going to do a simulation on this. We're going to do what we did the other day, but simulate it. So, instead of playing a one-star World Cup like we did the other day, we're going to simulate it. Now, I haven't done this for about 3 or 4 years. I did this ages and ages ago. If anybody actually remembers, if there's any subscribers from way back along, I did a video simulating a one-star World Cup, and I'm fairly sure that when I did it, I'm fairly sure Bermuda won it, I think, and I put them back in here. I put a load of half-star and one-star teams in here. There's no method to it. I basically just went through and found the one-star and half-star teams. There's no real reason or rhyme to it. I just randomly picked them, so don't get mad if there's certain teams that should be in there. It's just a random selection. So we're going to see who wins this. I'm controlling Andorra, but obviously I'm not going to play as Andorra. We're going to see just who wins it. We're just going to simulate it, because when I did it the other day, when I played it, obviously it was a long video and I don't want to spoil it for people, but it was a very good video, and I just wanted to do a simulation as opposed to playing it, just to see what the game would think. So these are the groups that the game has given us. They're very random. Literally none of these teams qualify for the World Cup, so it's just replaced every single team with these one-star teams, which is great. I think those groups are very, very good. There's no real big team in there. There's just all the same star ratings, and I can't wait to get on with this one and analyse it and see who would actually win it. So the first match we got to simulate for Andorra is against Anguilla. I fully expect Andorra to beat Anguilla. I don't think that Andorra would lose against Anguilla in real life. Anguilla are one of the worst teams in the world. Yeah, that's a 4-0 victory for Andorra, so well done to them. I'm not going to go through and analyse each one until I finish my 3 matches, then we'll look at the group stages, look at the key results and everything like that. So the second match is Macau. I'm not really too sure how good Macau are in real life. I'm not really too sure. I don't really watch them. I don't really follow them. I'm more, interested in Andorra. There's the 1-1 draw, so Andorra have got 4 points at the moment. Their last match is quite a tricky one. Curacao. A lot of people said that Curacao have improved in recent years. A lot of people said that when I did Curacao gameplays on this channel and everything like that. So we'll just see if Andorra beat them. I think they did. Oh, actually they didn't. They got thrashed 5-1 by Curacao. So it looks like Curacao are an early contender for this World Cup. So looking at the groups then, this is what we've got. So in Group A, Bermuda and Liechtenstein went through. San Marino and Somalia losing out in that one. In Group B, Chad and Chinese Taipei got 7 and 6 points respectively. Aruba and Cambodia go out. In Group C, we have Hong Kong and Vietnam going through. The Cook Islands missing out on goal difference by the looks of things. And in Group D, Curacao and Andorra go through. Andorra did make it through, but it was literally just by the skin of their teeth by the looks of things. Anguilla were catching them up. In Group E, Luxembourg and St. Lucia. I don't expect Luxembourg to win that group, to be honest. Again, they are very, out of the one-star teams, they're probably one of the best one-star teams. In Group F, India and Namibia go through in that one. India, of course, another, I'd say, another decent one-star team, as is Malta in Group G. Malta mop up all the points in that one. They are a very good one-star team in Europe. They're a very decent team. And in Group H, we have the Faroe Islands and Tajikistan coming first and second. US Virgin Islands and the Comoros go out in that one. So we have a round of 16 to look forward to. We have Bermuda versus Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong versus Andorra, Chad versus Liechtenstein, Curacao versus Vietnam, Luxembourg versus Namibia, Malta versus Tajikistan, India versus St. Lucia, and Faroe Islands versus Libya. So these are the results that happened in the group stages. We're just going to quickly skip through them and have a look and see which are the most noteworthy ones and which are the best ones, which are the ones that stand out. So I see here a couple of 4-0s already. We've got Bermuda beating Somalia 4-0. We've got Andorra obviously beating Anguilla 4-0. We've got Luxembourg beating Montserrat 4-0. We've got St. Lucia beating Timor-Leste 4-0. We've got Libya beating British Virgin Islands 4-0. A lot of 4-0s already, a hell of a lot of 4-0s. We have a 3-2 with Tajikistan and US Virgin Islands. Scrolling down, see, we got a 4-1 against Hong Kong versus the Cook Islands. What else have we got? A 3-2 Luxembourg versus St. Lucia. Anything else? Pretty basic up until Chad beating Chinese Taipei 4-1. Another more basic results. Then we have my result, obviously, where we lost against Curacao 5-1. Any more noteworthy results coming up? Not really, but very high scoring in most of the games. A lot of 2-2s, a lot of 3-0s. So that's what the game thinks. That's quite interesting compared to when I played it. When I played a World Cup, it was a very low scoring World Cup when I played the one-star World Cup. Right then, so we need to simulate these games now. Hong Kong versus Andorra. I reckon in this one, Andorra should take this one. I think Andorra should be a little bit stronger than Hong Kong. Maybe. I'm not too sure about Hong Kong football. Let's just skip this and find out. I think... Oh no, I got eliminated. Okay, I thought I actually got through. So we can analyse the tournament and go through. My early prediction for this one, I think, because of that win in the group stage, Curacao have to be the favourite for this whole thing. I think they're too strong. I think they're going to do it. We'll simulate it and find out. Let's have a look at Curacao in there. I see them. Oh, Bermuda won it again. If you are a long-term subscriber, you will remember that I did this 3 or 4 years ago, and Bermuda won it, and they've done it again. They've done the back-to-back on this simulation. Of course, I'm only doing this, like, again, because the World Cup's literally next year. But Bermuda won it, so congratulations to Bermuda. And unlucky India, I would say that's pretty much right for India to make it in a one-star World Cup. They're quite a huge nation. But Bermuda is a little bit surprising. I didn't think Bermuda would be able to do it again in this simulation, but it just means that Bermuda are a decent one-star team in this game. They are. Like, I've done this simulation twice, and Bermuda have won it twice. So we have the top goal scorer, Naki Wells. I've heard of that guy before. Best player, John Newsom. And the best goalkeeper, Subrata Pal. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. So we're going to analyse some of the results in the tables quickly then. So what we got here then, we got Luxembourg beating Namibia 2-1, and then Malta beating Tajikistan 3-0. Got a 4-0 from Bermuda, the winners, against Chinese Taipei, and then Hong Kong beat Andorra 2-1, so quite a close affair there. Then you've got Luxembourg beating Malta 1-0. That would have been a really close game. Those two are very well matched, those two teams. And then Bermuda beating Hong Kong 2-0. And then Bermuda pulling off a little bit of a shocker against Luxembourg, because I think in real life Luxembourg would be able to beat Bermuda. I reckon they would. Just what I'm seeing from Luxembourg recently. They beat Ireland, of course, one of their biggest results of their history. And yeah, I think that in real life, Luxembourg would probably reach the final in that situation. But fair play to Bermuda, they must have picked it out very well there. And they come away with the W in this one. Luxembourg did go on to win the third place playoff against Curacao. So I wasn't too far off in my initial prediction. I think Curacao are quite a strong Caribbean side. And a lot of people tell me they're a strong Caribbean side. On the other side, you've got India beating St. Lucia 1-0. You've got a thriller from the Faroes and Libya, 3-3 in normal time and 5-4 on penalties. And then Liechtenstein beating Chad. It was 2-2 in normal time and then 4-3 on penalties. And Curacao beating Vietnam 3-1. So none of those results really out of place. They're very sort of close results, I guess. India beating the Faroe Islands 2-1. I don't know. I guess I could see that happening, I guess. Curacao beating Liechtenstein. Yeah, I reckon they could in real life easily. And then India beating Curacao. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure. I think Curacao is slightly better, but I don't know. I don't want to disrespect any nation here, but it is what it is. It's what the game thinks. And yeah, it's been a decent tournament. It's actually a really good simulation. And to have Bermuda win it again is just fantastic. Imagine that. Imagine like doing it once 3 years ago and then doing it again and you get the same result. It just tells you something that is quite, I'd say, quite consistent, especially with these one-star teams. With a normal World Cup simulation, of course, you've got like different teams and different star ratings, and they mix and they match, and sometimes like a minnow will beat a giant, or a giant will smash everybody and just go all the way through. Here it's completely even, everything is so even, and it's nice to see that Bermuda won it again, and I really hope you enjoyed this little simulation. Of course, I've missed the simulations. I've done a lot of gameplays recently, and I just wanted to do a little simulation for you, a throwback to you know, when I used to do it. Maybe we can do another one, like a 2-star World Cup or something. You know, just get it, like ramp up the World Cup content for the World Cup next year. Of course, we'll do more runs on the 2010 game, on 2014, 2006, all that sort of stuff. So if you like the sound of that, give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.